Good morning.
Step into the office. Welcome back to Pedro Doordash Santiago, the one place you can get all Doordash news, some Uber news, and a little bit of motivation. We talk about betting on you, setting goals, doing it one day at a time. Listen, relax. So I'm seeing these news articles about the, I want to touch on it. Give you my opinion. I'm going to say this with a little bit of confidence, but obviously nothing's 100%. We're not becoming employees. We're not going to be employees, guys, on a big scale for DoorDash. It's not going to happen. I know you got Prop 22 in Cali, and then you got other states trying to do certain things, right? Overall, it's not going to happen. If that did happen, in my opinion, the DoorDash app would cease to really exist. And it'd be a lot less Dashers out there on any platform, but DoorDash specifically. There'd be less of us out there because they couldn't afford the labor costs, and that would be bad. That'd be bad for us and bad for consumers, right? They need more of us out there to complete the orders. We're not going to be employees. Let me repeat that. We're not going to be employees. Everybody relax. But what these big companies do is, Instacart's got this new 15-minute guaranteed delivery thing. It's garbage, guys, okay? It's ridiculous for these companies to do that. It's unsafe. It's an unsafe business practice. Domino's did this back in the 80s, early 90s, I believe, and they actually got sued. People died. Drivers were rushing to try to get orders to places because of that 30-minute or less guaranteed deal. It's not a good way to have a business model, right? Consumers need to be patient, relax, understand that places are short-staffed, and your pizza or your hamburger or your non-essential food items will get to you. You need to relax and chill. And these big companies need to stop caving in to each other and monkey see, monkey do. Instacart's doing it. Ooh, DoorDash got to do it. Listen, DoorDash in a very small market in New York, or a very small area, like New York's big, but it's going to be in a few block radius in a couple local bodegas or corner stores. Somebody will get their Philly sandwich or their steak, egg, and cheese or a bag of Doritos in 15 minutes because they live around the corner, and it's going to be on somebody that's going to walk it there. It's going to be on a bike, okay, or some moped or scooter. It won't really be in cars, right? At least not now. We're not going to be employees. It's going to be a while before robots take our jobs, okay? I don't want you guys to be scared about that. We're still going to be independent in the way that we are for the foreseeable future, in my opinion. What do you guys think? But this is going to happen in a very small, densely populated, big city markets, okay? It's not going to happen in Kentucky, Indiana, right? It's not going to happen in St. Louis, Missouri, Wichita, Kansas. We're not going to have these 15-minute guarantees. It's not going to happen right now. So I don't want you guys thinking, based on what you're seeing from others or the news outlets, that we're going to be employees. It's not a thing. Now, I will say this. Well, first off, let me know in the comments what you guys think about it. Have you heard? Did you see this news story? It's out there. I put some split screens. Whatever. It's there. People are talking about it. I'm not concerned about it. And what we talk about on this channel, if you're interested and if you're new, we talk about betting on you, setting goals, and doing it one day at a time. In my opinion, very humble, slightly ignorant opinion, these gig apps should be used as stepping stones to something else. Whether that means retiring early for you, paying off some debt, pay off a trip, help your kid with college, put food on the table, supplementing income. If you have a W-2, maybe you are doing this full time. Most of us aren't. Most of us are not doing this and doing this only. Okay? Most of us are not doing that do this kind of gig work, especially with DoorDash. So use it as a stepping stone to do what you really want to do. Start your own business. Maybe you just like working for yourself. Maybe you're sick and tired of working for the companies, working 40 to 60 hours a week and having a boss, and you'd like to be on your own. For whatever number of reasons, on this channel we talk about using the gig apps, because they use us sometimes. We know that. It's a love-hate relationship. Using them to do what you really want to do and reach your goals. And not become just, too involved with them. Now, I have a channel and I try to help people, so I am involved more so than most of you guys, but I choose to do that. My challenge to you is use them as a stepping stone. Have a plan, whether it's a monthly plan, yearly plan, quarterly plan, to do this work. You're building towards something, and then have an end game, have an out. When is that? You should know that. I want to challenge you guys to think about that today. But I'm saying it right now. What's today? December 7th? We're not employees. We're not going to be employees. It's not going to happen. I think that would cripple the industry as a whole. It'd be bad for consumers. It'd be bad for DoorDash, and it'd be bad for us. And let me know if you think differently. If you think we're going down that path, if you're somebody that wants to strike and wants to be an employee and get benefits, I think you're in the wrong line of work. This type of work is not intended in that way. And if you know how to use the app and how to make your money and how to have multiple apps if you need to, and you're building towards something, this is a perfect side gig for you. While it can be frustrating, I do believe I've showed on this channel, you can do this and make money and do other things on the side, betting on yourself and working towards something. And no job's going to be 100% perfect. But listen, you got to know how to play the game, and the money can be out here. But we're not going to be employees. So don't worry about that. Let's get into today's ride along. Also, yesterday I started my little silly journey of trying to get a Walmart Uber Eats, and I didn't get any offers yesterday. And if I get one, I'm going to take it. I'm going to show you guys what it looks like on the Uber Eats side with Walmart, just how good they are, just how bad they are, what the pay is, how that works. Do you get a tip? Do you not get a tip? How big are the orders? Just the whole gamut of that. So maybe we get one today. Today is Tuesday. It's 10:40, off to a little bit late start because I had some things to do this morning. And let's get into the ride along. Pick up, drop off. We'll do some more rants. We'll see what we run into. I give you guys the real every day on this channel. If you like that and you're not subscribed yet, and a lot of you guys watching don't subscribe, hit the red button. It don't cost nothing. And let's go. Let's see what we get today. All right, Uber Eats on, DoorDash on. Let's go. It is super cold. It's 28. What time is it? 10:40. Look, 28 degrees. 28 degrees. This time last week, it was 70. It reached 70 degrees back-to-back days. I think it was either Tuesday, Wednesday, or Wednesday, Thursday. St. Louis is crazy with the weather. But comment below what you guys think about that, what we just talked about. I tend to have a kind of a strong opinion. I get a little ranty and ravey. That's my own issues, but I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about if DoorDash is hiring for a couple local spots in big cities to help some local bodegas out and local convenience stores. The 15-minute deal, though, on Instacart is even worse, I think, than DoorDash. And it's monkey see, monkey do out here in these streets, man. One company does one thing, the other follows suit because they got to catch up. That's what they need to do to keep the share, keep marketplace, to be relevant. No news is bad news for these companies unless it's something like socially, otherwise they're just going to do what they want to do. But I'm not worried about it. I don't think you guys should be worried about it. If you're somewhere out in New York and somebody's local, and you need a job, hey, maybe it's good for you. I don't know what the pay would be like. I wouldn't want to do it, but I'm not worried about it. So I just want to give you guys that message. Let me know what you guys think about it down below. And let's see if we get an Uber Eats today. On Walmart, that is. And quick reminder for all my cold weather people working in cold weather cities, states, towns, whatever. Hey, make sure your tires are good. You have the right pressure. Make sure you check that battery, man. You don't want to be out here dashing and you got a bad battery, something happens and you're out stuck in your car and it's cold and, do you have AAA? Make sure, make sure you're ready out here in these streets because it's going to get cold. You should have a couple blankets in the car, maybe an emergency kit, bottles of water. Just, hey, it's better to over prepare, especially if you're in your car like us, some of us for 8, 10, 12 hours at a time. Make sure you're ready for this cold weather, guys. All right, I only took 3 minutes. First order of the day, first offer of the day. $6.25, 2.9 miles, Taco Bell. You guys know we taking that. $6.25 is the magic number for hidden tips. I don't expect this to be a hidden tip. It could go up by 50 cents, could go up by $1. Don't matter. It's good at face value, and it's not a bad way to start the day. We should be able to complete this, before 11, and we'll be on our way during lunchtime. And put in the comments below, what is the lowest offer you will take? Do you have that number? Is it $5 going a mile? Do you take $4.25s going a mile? Is it $6? Is it $7? Share with the community what your lowest amount you will take is and why.
How you doing, Dave?
Good, man. How are you?
All right.
I got to pick up for Jody on DoorDash.
Yep. Come around.
Cool, thanks. That was too easy. Nobody was in line. Went right through. Handed me the bag. That took maybe 10 seconds. Off to a good start. But you got to remember the highs and lows of gig life, right? So at some point today, I'll have a long wait. I'll have to maybe unassign an order. I'll have a bad delivery instructions. It happens. But I appreciate the orders that are easy when they are because, hey, we need those sometimes. Y'all remember when I said it was gonna be probably 50 cents more, or could be? There we go, baby. 625 madness. Panera. 2 orders for $6.75. Are you taking that? I think the miles were 6 miles. Who's doing that order? 2 drop-offs at Panera. You might wait a while. Then you got to drop off 2 drop-offs. One, both downtown. One of the buildings, kind of like a bigger building, for $6.75. Who's taking it? Okay, here we go again. So anybody that saw the video yesterday, I talked about an Uber Eats order that just had numbers, 19889. Same numbers I got last night. Same house, street. So either this is a merchant, or some of you guys are telling me it could be like a package, like a Connect. But usually when I got those, it actually says Connect on it. This doesn't say Connect, because I've seen a couple of those. So I don't think it's that, but I'm not 100%. But I don't know what merchant this is. How do you just have numbers? I think it's odd. It's not an address. Is anybody seeing this, man? It's very strange. I want to take it. Like, if that would have been like a mile or something, I would have taken it just out of curiosity. But, I mean, come on. I can't. I mean, no. Okay, we got a Chipotle. $14.25, I believe. 7 miles, so $2 a mile. It's going, what direction is it going? West a little bit? I would have hoped it was going towards downtown, but hey, this is a good order. It still leaves me in a spot where I can get good offers. And I think it technically still leaves me in my Webster Grove zone. But we were right down the street from Chipotle, as you see, so let's take it. I pulled into Chick-fil-A. I got a Chipotle. Anyways, the Chipotle is right. It's a block down the street. So let's go to Chipotle. But while I got you here on this little blooper reel, I put a community post up tab this morning asking, who is your favorite gig content creator? Not myself included. Who's your number one? Who do you like to watch? And put it in the comments here, or you can check out the community page and post it there. I'm just curious. I had a couple ideas of who I thought you guys would say, and some of you guys are telling me, and I think it's good to kind of talk about, you guys can share with each other who you like, and maybe you stumbled upon somebody you didn't know was out there. So put it in the comments below. There she is. This Chipotle, it's new, but they're not really ever busy, like ever. So I don't mind coming here. I've never walked in and they were like crazy busy. All right, here's one of them. Come on, man. Just come on, guys. Oh, everywhere. Is it just me? It can't just be me. Road closures are even in little side streets. There you go, sir. Got that bag first? All right. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Thank you. Man, I am never out in this area for lunch. I think I might have made a mistake on this order. Oh, another road closure. These houses. Yeah, I'm never out here. Look at that. Can you see that? Look at that. Big old house. All right, let's do this and see what we get next. Look at this. Look at this. One from $14.25 to $14.50. They hid 25 cents. Doordash has zero shame in their game. Zero. All right, so man, I came out of my zone. I'm in my zone. I came out of my comfort zone. But I took this order, $11. I know it's 12 miles, but it's highway. And I also took it because it's going back where I want to be. So, and it's a lot of highway, like I just said. So I took it, and we're at $21. This will put us at 32 and a little bit of change, 32.50 I think, or 32.25. So not bad. I should be able to be in my area where I like to be probably by about 12:10, maybe a little bit before. It's 11:43. As expected, GPS says we'll be there at 12:09. So not bad. I've driven more miles than I'd like to, but today I got some things to do. So I was like, I need to hit my goal ASAP. And I'm going to take these larger orders if I can, just so I can beat them. Highway, baby. Well, let's talk about something real quick. Look at this order. 11 miles from the customer's house. Actually about 8.5. For some General Tso chicken. I don't know. There's probably 12 places, at least 12 places closer to this customer. So they must really like this place, and they probably called it in. It wasn't on a DoorDash app, and then the merchant dispatched it with the DoorDash. Because I can't imagine how, like, they go to the DoorDash, this customer goes to the DoorDash app, and then this is a local spot that they select them based on their address. No way. They had to call it in, and then it gets dispatched. But man, there's got to be 12 other spots between here and the customer. And I got a question for y'all. We talked about this new, you know, DoorDash gonna have some W-2 employees to get these 15-minute deliveries in a very highly populated, dense area on scooters and mopeds and whatever. So minimum wage in NYC is $15. So they're probably gonna pay them $15, whatever. How much would you have to be paid to work for DoorDash as a W-2 employee? What's your number? So check out the base pay on that, $6. Either they're paying me more because of the mileage or she had to wait a while. Based on when I walked in there and how it was handed to me, don't feel like it was sitting there that long. But they paid me more because of the miles. Let's go. All right, I forgot to take a screenshot. But as you see here, this dash 1050, King and I, let's go. So some of you guys might remember, King and I is like my favorite spot in St. Louis to pick up from. I used to go there a lot. I haven't been there in a minute. I haven't gotten offers from them. They opened their lobby up about a month ago, and right about that time is when I started seeing the decline. And I'm gonna ask them here in a minute if I get the opportunity, if it's somebody I know. But I'm thinking that they might have, King and I is a very popular local spot. Okay, it's not chain, it's local. And because their lobbies are open now, I think people that used to order on the DoorDash app or takeout are now just eating in the lobby. That's why I'm seeing less offers. That's what I think. Do you guys have any local spots in your market that you used to frequent more often to get deliveries, and now if their lobby's open, you're noticing that people aren't ordering out from them because they're actually going to the actual restaurant to sit down? I feel like the kind of place King and I is, that would make sense, because I used to get offers there all the time. You guys know from the beginning, like this channel, like I used to go to King and I all the time, and I have not been going to King and I. So when I saw King and I was like gonna take it regardless of the mileage or money. I was like, I just want to go in there because that's my spot. But it's only a few miles, 1050. I think that's a fantastic order. Let's go pick it up. Man, it's probably been a month, I would say. Only one at a time, somebody in there. A little Grinch action. Hey, put in the comments below favorite Christmas movies. I'm gonna tell you all mine in a second. And this local spot, VP Square, it's owned by the same guy that has a Cafe Mochi down the street we go to. They've been closed for a few months now, which is sad. Good food here, but they closed down. That sucks.
What was the name of your order?
Olivia.
Olivia.
Yeah. All right, they stacked it with a Steve's hot dog, so we're gonna pick that up. And then they also, Uber Eats sent me one from King and I going in the same direction for $15. So we just got an extra $20 on top of the 10. So that worked out great. So hold on, what do we got? Okay. We got 3 orders right now. And a walking distance for King and I was like 200 feet from Steve's hot dog. So I took that one as an add-on. And then Uber Eats sent me like I said, King and I. And it's going in, I'm gonna drop that one off before I go to the other King and I. And then the Steve's hot dogs is right past that. Works out perfect. This is a lot of luck, but knowing your area, knowing which ones you can take. Got lucky though. I mean, this is what? I don't know, like $5, $15, $20, $21, I believe. Not 21. Hold on, 15, 20, $31, and it's probably gonna take me maybe 30 minutes from beginning to end. Anybody else try to pause their dash, and then you pause it, and then they send you an order to try to keep you in, and then the order they send you is $2.50? All right, we got another one, Slim Chickens. It's on Uber Eats. You know what I like about Uber Eats? There's no like, they don't bother you with timing and when you're supposed to be there and like all that stuff. They just don't care. They just want the customer to order and you to pick it up and drop it off. That's it. So they both have their bad and goods, but let's go inside. Last time I was here, they had a thing right there. They put it, people steal food. Last time I was over there. Now they got it behind the counter. Good Lord. Look at all those orders. Holy. Yeah, for Troy. You guys got a lot of orders there, man.
Sure.
Yeah. All right, so order was ready. He hands me a cup. Now I'm gonna say something that's gonna be controversial for some of y'all. And that's okay, but I give you guys my thoughts. Some of you guys don't like making drinks. I never understood why. He's busy. He's busy. Like he got it was ready. Anyways, you guys saw how long it took me to make that drink. It was literally 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, maybe 7 or 8 Mississippi. So why sit there and argue with the guy and have him do it or get mad about it? I can just make it and it takes 7 or 8 seconds and I can be on my way. So my question for you guys that don't like making drinks, why? I think some of you guys say, well, we're not supposed to. We're not, it's not our job or whatever. Let me know in the comments below. Just make the drink and keep making your money. I never really understood that. Some people say, well, it's health department. You shouldn't be touching people's... I'm not touching it. I'm touching a cup and I'm making a drink. I am ServSafe certified, so I feel like I know exactly how to make a drink and not touch the inside, not touch the inside of the lid. The straws are wrapped. I want to have a conversation about that. What do you guys think? For those of you that don't think we should make drinks, let me know. Now, if the dude hands me 5 or 6 cups, I might say something. 1 drink, don't mind it. And I know there's going to be some of y'all out there that are going to be like, Pedro, we can't make drinks. Hey, man, do you? I'm just playing devil's advocate here and telling you, I'm telling you from my experience, I don't mind making a drink. I don't. Now, if I walk into a place and they're leaning on the counter and they hand me a drink or two and there's like a fountain thing behind them, no problem. But also, I want you to think about this. If he makes that drink and somebody doesn't come pick up that order for 10, 15, 20 minutes, that soda's going to get flat, right? So shouldn't the drink be made like an appropriate time? What do you guys think? All right, no drop-off action on that King and I order. Let's go, and actually neither of them. Hand to customers, and I was like, nah, I can't film. They're waiting for me outside. It's like a work thing, anyways. And let's go drop off this. Well, actually, no, I don't have anything to drop off. That was fun. I just made 31 bucks in 30 minutes. Okay, let's see what we get next, shall we? All right, let me just say this. Uber's in-app navigation is garbage with a capital G. It's trash with a capital T. It just has me go. I should have known better, but it has me going like in a direction I don't need to go at all. And I remember when I used to do rideshare, we'd do that sometimes too, and passengers would get upset. What's up with the Uber in-app navigation, y'all? It's trash. What's going on? Love delivering to the hospitals. It says to call him. I called him. He hasn't picked up. Now I'm just sitting here waiting. 8-minute timer on Uber Eats, meaning you got to wait 8 minutes if they're not responsive. 8 minutes. All right, so we got and I accepted a stacked order on Doordash because I unpaused that. It was $6.25 for 1 mile, then I added $6 for another 1.3. So I was like all day long, having a good money day. But I'm just sitting here waiting for this guy. It's been 5 minutes already. I still got another 3 minutes to wait, and then I've never had to do this with Uber Eats. So I'm not sure if you take a picture and leave it. Definitely in the right spot. Called him twice, left him a voicemail. Texted him twice in the in-app, nothing. I don't get it. I don't understand people sometimes. With 1 minute to spare, he called me back. He said, oh, the phone number is showing up as spam. So I've been standing out here for 7 minutes now. In the cold. Okay. Some people. Anyways, you know what's ironic? I got to go pick up this stack on Doordash. And then one of them is coming back to this same exact address I just left from. So we'll see you guys back here in a little minute. I didn't record the guy because I just wasn't. So I will say I'm glad the guy came down. Like, it is what it is. But I was curious to see what it looked like on Uber. Like, I'd probably have me take a picture and put it in a safe place, blah, blah, blah. Like, it would have had to been outside, and it is very cold. But at the end of the day, he got his food. But it's just like, come on, man. Like, what's going on here? Like, you're getting an order. Like, what's happening? Like, you're not, like, what?
Hey, don't worry, I'll send somebody else to get the car.
Just got to pick up for Anna. Picked up from West End Walk. And then look at where I'm about to go to Pokidoke. That's where the stacked action was. It's literally, we're gonna make a left here and it's right here. Watch, we'll do it together. Not a lot of great places to park down here or in Central West End, but it's downtown technically. So you just gotta make do. And right, this to be that bag right there probably. They're pretty good here. Are you going in here? Yeah, no problem. Yes, sir. That was super easy. It's gonna be easy $12 and some change I'm gonna make right here. And we're going right back to the place we just left where that guy was there. Or the guy that maybe waited 7 minutes for him. So, let's go. I'm having deja vu flashbacks. We're here. I texted them as they requested, so hopefully they're waiting. Let's see. That's where we were just dropped it off. But these shuttle bus guys are savages, man. And then we got a Pickleman's delivery guy right here. So Pickleman's is like a sandwich shop. Looks like he's got some cabinetry in the back. And he's got a big old bag. Let's go. All right, off to the next delivery. Fun fact time. Did you guys know that Barnes Jewish Hospital and all their affiliates is the biggest employer in Missouri? Did you know that? Now you do. Easy. Those are back-to-back smaller orders, but didn't spend a lot of time. Y'all see the little dookie on there? It looked like some fake grass, and this dummy didn't pick up after. Listen, y'all, you got dogs, man. Pick up after your pets, man. Come on. All right, we've been everywhere today, man, but we back in the area where we like to be. Look, St. Louis U campus is in front of us. I'll zoom in a little bit. This is Vandevender. So to my left is Lindell. That's where I like to be for lunch sometimes because there's a lot of good merchants over here. So back in the home area base for dashing, we're at $63 right now. It's $120. So basically we've been out for 2 hours and 40 minutes and 63 bucks. All right, we popped a 625. I think this will be the last one I show y'all. But it's Crazy Bowls and Wraps, and you can see it's right to my right. But I'm in the far left lane. I can't get there, so I'm gonna have to go around a little loop-de-loop. But no big deal. 625, 2 miles. I'll do that every day. Okay, so what did we talk about today? Yeah, okay. Let's do a little recap real quick. I just want to make $100 today. Today wasn't a $200 day. I got other stuff to do. Anyways, so New York pilot testing in very small, densely populated areas. Gonna hire some. I'm not even gonna call them drivers. I'm gonna call them delivery people, because I don't think they're gonna be in cars. They're gonna be on mopeds and scooters and walking them over and things like that. E-bikes, whatever. All the companies do this already. 15-minute guaranteed delivery. I mean, it's listen, man, we gotta, as a society, we gotta stop the madness, in my opinion, of getting things so fast. Things are becoming too convenient, and I think I don't think it's good. I'm sorry, I just don't. I don't think there's a universe where we need to get chicken McNuggets in 15 minutes, or I just don't. I think it's absurd. It's my opinion, and I deliver food for a living, and I think it's absurd. What do you guys think? And then drinks. If somebody hands you a cup, do you make a drink, or are you offended? And do you feel like that's not your job? Put it in the comments below. There isn't a right or wrong answer. I'm just telling you from my experience. I'm gonna make the drink. It takes 7 or 8 seconds. I'm not gonna overthink it. That's my opinion. What do you guys think? Let's go inside, pick this order up. I'll show you the drop off, and then that will be a vlog for today. In case y'all didn't know, this is like one of my favorite places to eat. So if you never tried Crazy Bowls and Wraps, highly suggested. It says ring doorbell, win a dog. Where's my dog? I got your food. I'll trade you the food for a dog. That's the video. Forgot to give you all my movies, my Christmas movies. I just remembered. I'm a scatterbrain sometimes. All right, Christmas movies. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys like 3 or 4 ones that I really like, and I'll give you my number 1 out of those 4. Elf. It's hilarious. Yeah, if you haven't seen Elf, I mean, I don't know what you're doing. Home Alone. Home Alone I watch it every year. Home Alone's a great movie. It's not great. It's good. Die Hard is a Christmas movie. I'll debate anybody on that. Die Hard, Bruce Willis, Die Hard 1 is a Christmas movie. I've had numerous conversations. Some people think it's not. It is, and I can tell you why in the comments if you want to debate me on that. And It's a Wonderful Life. It's a Wonderful Life is probably my favorite. Good tearjerker. Everybody's seen it. Comes on every year. All these movies come on every year. There's I'll give a couple honorable mentions. The Griswold movie, with the Christmas Vacation or Holiday, or National Lampoon's that's a banger, and then A Christmas Story. What do you guys got? Bet on you. Bet on you. Set goals one day at a time. See you tomorrow.